Hello guys and welcome to another legendary stream right here on Twitch. Brand, congratulations on being first. Seb, welcome in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all are doing absolutely freaking fantastic. Wow, a stream where Dogmaster isn't going to be first because Brand redeemed the reward, so it's locked for the entire remainder of the stream. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I also mass fed myself with pasta today. Amazing stuff. Well, yeah, I kind of do some carb overloading pretty regularly, which is why I take the naps. But on the other hand, I train a lot, 12, 13 hours a week. Therefore, I kind of burn through all those calories, so it's fine. RDR2 is so sick. RDR2 is so sick. Guys, before we get to Shadow of the Tomb Raider today and No Man's Sky, we're getting pretty close on both games to kind of hit all of the goals that we want to, or that I've set myself. And we're getting pretty close to the finale on both games. And basically though, before we get to that, I quickly want to get another release out for my tracker. So I want to keep this as short as possible. It's not going to take long. But I just want to do a very, very short coding session. And quickly explain where I'm at. I just need to give a small update, and then we'll have 6 hours of the regular stream content regardless. So the stream will kind of, yeah, have the same amount of gaming anyways, regardless of how long this takes now. Well, okay, hear me out. I think overall, I've played Red Dead Redemption more than GTA. Oh, that's hard to say. I think ultimately I still like GTA more, because there's also more, probably Red Dead Redemption I've played more, but I think overall I'd still like GTA more because I've just seen more content around it, and I think, modded GTA is nothing compared to, modded GTA supersedes anything that RDR2 could do. I think the way you can mod GTA is far superior, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I think GTA is still takes the victory here. Alright, so let's quickly get over here. I just wanna add one more feature, and then I wanna show you guys. So basically I've been working on a lot of stuff. Then I wanna get to a release. It is pinned on top of the chat. I'm gonna get that on YouTube as well. Just wanna quickly work towards the next release. I unfortunately not yet worked towards the main issue I had on Wednesday. I'll focus on that after the stream. I'm not tackling that on stream. Yeah, Chaos Mod is just one of very, very many examples. And no, GTA, especially the fun I've had in GTA Online with other people, doesn't come close to the fun I've had in RDR2. Sure, RDR2, there's an online mode that I've never played, but back in the day, I actually used to enable moon gravity in GTA 5, story mode, and I remember jumping off ramps and just gliding forever with my motorbike. It's crazy. It's crazy. A simple command like moon gravity, how much fun that used to give me. Yeah, whatever. So we'll go through what I added in a second, but basically, I want to do one more implementation before I release. I just wanted to get the release out now, since there's actually somebody streaming with my tracker right now, and this be cool if they had the latest release. So I quickly want to add a small way of changing these sections on the tracker. Basically, if we open this up real quick, I'm gonna try to platinum RDR2. I hope won't get. Oh, you got this. You got this. You got this. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Basically in the settings, you can see up here is the advancements, then there's statistics and multi-stage goals. And since you have these vertical sections, these criteria of the advancements, I kind of find it understandable if you want to put the statistics and multi-stage goals up at the top here. So I want to add a setting now that allows you to configure the ordering of this. So that's what I quickly want to do, and then we'll release it today with another quite a lot of features. Because the next thing I have planned is going to be its own release, because it's going to be a big deal. I hope I can get it done until tomorrow, but we will see. We will see. We'll see. So I think I already know what I need to do here. We're just gonna go into where we have most of the stuff for the settings. This should be. I'm gonna try and keep this as quick as possible. Yeah, no, they're making so much business with online stuff on console. It's insane. Just another reason to ultimately get a PC. It's ultimately cheaper if you have a PC. Like, it's okay. Sure, you have to wait for GTA 6 for PC for like much longer. This, and we're gonna add it here. Enum to identify the tracker sections. So this is important to display the ordering of them. Section advancements, section unlocks, section stats, section multi-stage, section count. So this is like, so we can count it. Unlocks exclusive to 25W14 Craftmine. Okay, multi-stage section advancements, unlocks, stats, multi-stage count. Okay. Currently 5, because there's 5 elements above this. Okay. Then we're gonna make a helper array. Helper array of names for the settings UI. Okay. Tracker section names. But I can't type, it's insane. Xbox always had that too, yeah. I feel like on Xbox it wasn't as extreme though, right? Okay, I mean, I don't ever remember having an Xbox controller in my hands, so I think I've always played PlayStation if I had access to a console. Which is why I'm kind of like biased towards PlayStation over Xbox, I guess. Xbox just isn't very popular in the EU in general. Oh, and I'm stupid. I need to like move this into here. Huh. Just gone. Move this in here. Okay. I always like doing this small sections at the beginning of the stream, if they don't end up being as long as I had it on Wednesday. But it's kind of a nice way to document where we're at. Because I recently actually watched the stream of me, the first time of me showing off where I'm at with the tracker, and it was everything still happening in the console. It's crazy how far I've gotten. Because now we're fully working with UI stuff. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're going to where we had the app settings. Go right here. I'm gonna say section order, and it's gonna be int section order section count. This is still a list, even though it says int. If you're used to other programming languages, this basically only defines what items are going to be in this list, and they're all still gonna be integers. So that's fine. Okay. And then we're just gonna go to the main file. So yeah, I want to make this really, really short and just show off where we're at. I think this is kind of exciting, and especially because somebody's currently live with my tracker. It'd be cool to see that live kind of. What are you complaining? What are you complaining? Initialize global variable with braced list init list area because there are too many initializers. Hello? Now how does that make sense? Can it not be here? Oh, it needs to be here. Section count is 5. Maker section names. I'll figure this out. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're gonna go to settings, set defaults, and we just need to make sure that where we are setting the optional where do you want me to put this? Set the default. So default section order is going to be what we have currently. I need to analyze this. So we're going through all the elements in the list. And setting the order accordingly to that. So at the index, we set it to it. Because each item in this tracker section enum is basically a number. And so we'd index it and set it that way. That works. We just need to go to settings load. And okay, it shouldn't take too long. We go to where we had the general settings right here. If general settings load section order. It's gonna be a little lazy now. Don't want to do any mistakes. What are we doing here? Section order. You're still complaining about that, yeah. Initialize global variable of type instructions. Okay, that's something I need to figure out. This is fine. Count section count false. Array is malformed, revert to default. Okay, beautiful. Then in settings save. Right below general. Where do we have that? Here. Boom. Delete from section order. No, section order. Okay. Then we need to add that to the defaults as well. That's gonna be fine. And then obviously to the settings JSON as well. It's gonna be a list. So in settings, where are we here? Boom, and I'm gonna have like print debug to console. Below that, multiple text. We're gonna go here. Section order. Okay, sick. We can actually make this like a drag and drop thing. That's kind of hype. That's really, really hype. Section count. Okay. Then we need to update that. Order as default into the alright text of the button. Okay. So there's two more things we need to do, and obviously fix that thing. In tracker, of course. Tracker right here. Float and y equals 50. We only have that once here. Where in the sections is user-defined order. We can make that with switch case statements. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna leave this as a to-do to remove later. Easy for me to filter that and just like remove unused code. Section, custom section, multi-stage. I actually messed up something in the naming. Oh, that's why. Section custom. Oh, that's gonna fix the other error, isn't it? Sort of. Has already been declared with different type const char. Tracker section names. Tracker section names. Oh wait. This maybe isn't necessary. Okay. Let's show then. That should fix where we were in tracker. Section multi-stage. How is that not the same? I had a typo, but I didn't notice it. Okay. Alright. Very sick. Let's see how that's gonna look. And then I want to surprise a streamer with it that has been waiting for this. She is still currently live. As far as I know. And she actually has a run. Yeah. Yeah, I want to surprise her. I want to surprise her. Because she is currently using my tracker. This is my tracker in action. So I want to get that to her. I want to get that to her. Okay. We're gonna update this. Where is it? Settings. Replace this. It just has the section order, yeah. Advancement, unlock, statistics, custom goals, multi-stage goals. Exactly. That's how it used to be. And now we're just gonna check how that works, if it works, and then how the settings file looks like, and I'll update the general settings file with that. Okay, they currently do render. So now we have section order down here. Do I want to have this at the bottom? Template settings, general settings. Oh, that's hype, dude. So if I put advancements below the unlocks, okay, it's not gonna change anything. Advancement below the stats. Yes! Let's go. So now you can have advancements. Bottom row, then you have like stats, custom goal, multi-stage. You can just have everything at the top now. And the rest still applies. That's perfect. It is perfect. Maybe this gap between the sections is still a little big. That's maybe something I want to fix. Where do I control the gap between the sections? Control the vertical gap between the sections, like from the bottommost goal text to the header of the next separator. Okay. Wait, but that's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. Which is, do I want to have it down here? Section order, template settings. Probably gonna have the section order at the top though. I'm not a big fan of having it down there. Section order. I'm gonna take this and put it below the very top. Path settings. Let's folder template settings. It should be like after template settings, right? In general settings. Should be like right here. General settings. No, we might need a spacing, but let's see how that looks. Yeah, there needs to be... No, it needs to be there. Definitely needs to be there. Separator and then a spacing. That will make it clear. But now... Maybe that isn't good. It works maybe with visual settings. Because it's kind of visual. Let's go down to visual section. Visual settings. Visual settings. Like before debug. Debug should be like the last thing. Okay. Section order. Can I get another separator in there? Drag and drop. Yeah, okay. And how is this saved to the settings file? Section order, perfect. I'm gonna put this on top of general as well. Even though it has... It doesn't matter. Yeah, put that here. Boom. It's a default settings order. You change these numbers, we'll be fine. Good. And I just wanted to change one thing. The spacing is in tracker. Separator. Padding before the separator. Making no more than like 12. Padding after the separator. Wait, there's another setting. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Padding after the separator. I'll make that 12. Oh, that's gonna interfere. Okay. After, I don't want to change. Let's leave that at 50. Okay. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. That's gonna make this more compact. So if you want to have the stats above the advancements, you apply that, it's gonna move up and just looks better. Maybe you can test it with Ethan's template, equal percent, apply, and yeah, the text doesn't overlap anyway. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, sick. And what I wanted to show is, yeah, 1.21.8, if you do all underscore advancements and underscore optimized, it will be, there's also settings applied now, and if you reset to default, it says that. If you hit exit, actually doesn't apply them yet. Yeah, I've made an optimized layout for 1.21.8. There we go. Beautiful. It's absolutely magnificent. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that is all the changes. Commit. Push. And we're gonna quickly get a release. So should be everything. I do this. Create. Go to release here. And compile. Sick. Alright. We're getting there. Let's go to my GitHub page. Explorer. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna delete all of these. CMake this, as well as this. Everything else is fine. And we're gonna create a new release. Draft new release. I'm gonna actually duplicate this. Check out my old release. Add this to archive.zip, and it's gonna be Mansley version 0.9.34. Okay. Boom. And we're gonna have title, visual up, visual update and optimized mode. Okay. And then it's basically gonna be, copy this. Oh, I should probably update this. Release. Okay. And we're gonna actually paste this in here. If you want to keep your settings and settings, notes, and templates, copy them out of your current translate files and paste them back into newly downloaded version. Settings is the settings.json file. Doesn't seem to work. Or does that? Oh, it does. Notes. Notes. JSON. Boom. Templates. Templates folder. Okay, and we're basically going to go through the individual commits real quick. So the first one is going to be 28, then 29, then 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and it's going to be a few things. Changed color pickers in settings to not have alpha channels. This makes it more compatible with pasting the hex code into OBS. Alpha channel can still be modified in the settings.json file directly. That's still an option. And this is something I initially even thought about tried implementing multi-threading, but it's a little more complicated. So I only ended up implementing visibility culling. Implemented visibility culling to only render items that are actually visible on the tracker. Slight performance improvement. That's huge. And fixed manual overrides and custom goals now resetting when loading into a new world. Then added settings slide text and allowed pressing enter to apply settings as well. Okay. Then 32 is going to be optimized on 16.188 template, sorted it to be story, nether, and husbandry, and then sure advancements, shortened display names. Okay, this 33 is going to be a bigger one. Added hidden tag to template files, so advancements or criteria can be hidden from the tracker and overlay window. A subset to display a subset of goals, but the progress is still calculated from the full template file. Unchecking so shows everything. This then is now played to optional flag as well to make it look nice in the title. Progress text. Then do this. Added confirmation message. Good. And then the last one is going to be what we just did. There we go. That setting that lets you choose order. Choose ordering of the sections on the tracker window. Optimized mode. Okay. There's latest release. We weren't able to create the release for you. Make sure you have a valid tag. Ah, I forgot about that. Make a tag v. Stick with v0.9.34. There we go. Okay. Hype. So release is out. Let's tell her. Okay, I need to quickly mute the browser sound for you guys. I'm sorry about that. Because YouTube at Zertle release is out, allows you to rearrange the sections as you wanted. Yes. Let's make sure to copy your settings.json and template/language files. Paste them to the new files. No problem. All right, awesome. He is gonna set that up later. Can I edit this to be like really important? Yeah. Also mentioned in the release mode. Release notes. So just Okay, sick. We are ready now. Let's freaking go. Release is out. I'm gonna send that to somebody else as well. Let's get rid of this. Let's get into Tomb Raider. Finally. Gonna switch to like here. Smack my face cam down into the bottom of things. Release. Okay. This. And this. Does not work. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Well. And yeah. Okay, there we go. Another release. Pretty big one, important one. And we're gonna go exclusive full screen. Here's the settings I will keep. Play. Let's go. So we finished the story. Now it's finally time to get into it. And we are gonna go for the collectibles / challenges. Some of which I might have to look up. So I'm gonna like keep the browser kind of ready. If I have to check something out. Before we actually gonna start, I'm gonna swiftly